your love into my heart. Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. Over the ball. Shine your light into my heart. Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. Sing your song in me. Sing your song into my heart. Wonderful Spirit. Over the ball. Pour your joy into my heart. Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. Pour yourself in me. Pour yourself into my heart. Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me. Spirit, wonderful Spirit, wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. Did you like Vivian's harmonies on that? That was really nice, huh? We were saying before in rehearsal, we were like, we're missing all the voices. Usually when we drop down, there's like, it's just a whole bunch of singers. But I think that was awesome. We don't need all these other singers, do we? They're furloughed. Yeah, exactly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Hello. God by my side, God as my guide. Let go and know deep inside, oh, the God is here in this room. I am here too. It's here that I
Thank you, Anthony. Aren't those very calming songs? Welcome, all members of Unity of Calgary. Those of you live here, and those of you at home, relaxing in your living room or your office or wherever you are watching this service. I would like to especially welcome anyone who's here for the first time. Welcome to Unity, and just know that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are always welcome here at Unity of Calgary. Let us begin with an affirmative prayer. So I ask that you get comfortable, plant your feet solidly on the floor. Close your eyes if you so choose. And settle into your own beingness. Become aware of your breath. Allow any sounds or smells to simply be there and notice them. Notice the beating of your own heart. Let us go into our heart now. Allow our thoughts to calm and relax so that we can fully be present here in this present moment. There is a light, a presence, a love that is constantly surrounding us. This is the Christ consciousness within, our own living spirit. I ask that you let go of your humanness for a moment and become aware of your own spiritual nature, your own heart song. Can you sense that calm presence deep within you? Call it forth. Bring your awareness to that calm presence, that unconditional love that is there to support you, to guide you. And know that it is always there. And all you have to do is bring your awareness to it. You are a loving expression of the divine. And you always will be. Spirit is there to guide you every step of the way. And all you have to do is let go of what you think. Bring your awareness to your own heart and feel the love and the peace that is always present. And as I ask you to come back into the room, allow that presence to be with you as we continue with our service. One of the things we do here at Unity is we have affirming statements. And this is our statement of being here at Unity. And I ask that you say it out loud if you so choose. We are here in love to celebrate the one power, the one presence in our lives, in this community, and in the universe. Now it is time for our daily word. If you would like to have a daily word in your life, all you have to do is go online at Unity, and their daily word can be there every morning. That's what I do every morning as I read the daily word. It's the first thing I do in the morning. And it really helps me set the tone for the day. And today we have someone who's coming up for the very first time, who's fairly new member to Unity, but she's been here every week, and I just love her presence. Let's please welcome Pandora as our daily word reader.
Good morning, everyone. So, the daily word today, oneness. I am divine. Over the years, I have learned there is a spark of divinity within me and within all people. This divine spark binds us as members of one family and deepens our awareness of God. Today, my understanding of divinity expands. My divine nature is so much more than a spark. It is my essence, who I truly am. I realize I don't have to rely on anything outside myself for love, comfort, and guidance. Everything I could ever need from God is already mine and is expressing as me. My realization of oneness extends to all people, whom I now see as fellow divine beings. Freed from an illusion of separation, I am aware of the divine presence everywhere, expressing through everyone. We are divine. That they may all be one, as you, Father, are in me, and I am in you. May they also be in us. John 17:21. Thank you.
Thank you, Pandora. Unity of Calgary is part of a worldwide movement. And they have a vision, and we too here at Unity of Calgary hold that vision. So I ask that you speak that vision out loud with me. We envision a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of shared spiritual awakening. And how we do that here at Unity of Calgary is through our mission. It is our mission statement that guides all the actions that we take here at Unity. So please affirm our mission here today. We are a welcoming, vibrant, spiritual community that inspires hearts and transforms lives by expressing our divine essence. So if that is what you desire, then you are in the right place. Now we have our announcements. Coming next week is our very own Cecil Wantner. Yay! For those of you that don't know, Cecil is an encyclopedia of Unity history. And next week, he's going to be talking about the wisdom from the Unity teachings. I always enjoy hearing his wisdom. And he has a little blurb on our newsletter each week. And he shares some of that wisdom with us each week in our newsletter. So please check it out. We also have Unity of Canada workshops online. They're putting on a 4-week series every second Tuesday. We've had our first one already where they talked about the history of Unity and where it came from. And this week, on the 26th, they're going to be talking about the basic Unity principles. We have 5. They are our core beliefs and how we express them. The details will be in the newsletter and on the website if you're interested. Zoom coffee chats. We are continuing with our Zoom coffee chats. We used to have them right after the service on Sundays, but half the team is cleaning up, and so we get to miss out on those Zoom meetings. And I, for one, enjoy them because it helps me connect with all of you out there whom I miss, and I think who the rest of our community here live misses. And so this is our chance to reconnect and find out what's going on in your lives And so our next, and Alar has volunteered to host these services, and she's picking different days so that perhaps one day you might not make it, but perhaps the next time you'll be able to, because it'll be on a different evening. Our next one is January 27th at 7:30. And again, the links and information are on the website, so please look it up and join us on the 27th. Today at 3:30 is our Zoom call for Reverend Pat Ball. She has been such an integral part of this community for almost a decade, and she was our mentor minister, and Unity has decided to go invite a new mentor minister into the community, and so this is our chance to say thank you for all that Reverend Pat Ball has done for us. So please join us all at 3:30 today. There'll be a Zoom call, and again, all the information and the links will be available on the newsletter and on the website. Also, we're going to create a virtual card for Reverend Pat. And so there will be an email address, Susan Cullen's email address on the newsletter. And is it on the website as well? No, I'm hearing it's not on the website, and that's all right. Just check out the newsletter, and the link will be there. And you just simply email Susan and write a little blurb about the difference Reverend Pat has made in your life. We're going to cut off all entries at January 31st at midnight, so please get your little blurbs in there before then. And now, something I'm very excited about. I better tell you how to connect with us. That's right. We have our Facebook page, we have our YouTube, our Instagram. All of those you have access to on the website and on the newsletter. And now, our speaker of the day, Judy Armstrong. I don't know her personally, but I have been present with her as she's given talks and entertained us with her beautiful voice and music. And the thing that she's a coach, a writer, a songwriter, an entertainer, a minister. But what I really appreciate about Judy Armstrong is her presence. She brings such a zest to life to her performances, and even when she's in the audience, I've noticed she's very engaged with everything that's going on, and she expresses herself very openly and has such a zest for life, and that allows me to appreciate my life more. So let's please welcome Judy Armstrong as our speaker today, Awareness Beyond Faith. Awareness Beyond Faith, Judy Armstrong.
I think I'm using that one, right?
Don't know why. Don't know why.
Well, this gives a whole new meaning for being spaced out now, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, not now.
Watching via video. We have this wonderful group of people here. Not too many, just right.
Yes, Lord, yes.
And very gently holding the space and holding the light all around the room. Can you feel it? And Bob, that was the most beautiful entry into this morning. Centering us, so important for us to be centered all of the time. So I thought that I would start with a song. I have been writing music since the early 90s, and it's very interesting that the songs that were given to me way back when are very applicable right now, because what is time anyway, right? So this song is called Do You Remember? Now, the background music, if you listen to background music when it starts, before I start singing, you will hear chanting, and that was recorded at a powwow, at a Cree powwow. We were given permission to use it there and to incorporate it into this recording. So it's called Do You Remember? And as I sing this, I want you to go into your heart and remember that we are all in each other. We are all in this together. And the beautiful vision that Unity has and the mission that Unity has, let us hold that space so that we are the ones who create this new world. Not what someone else creates for us, but what we decide, how we will want to live and experience each other in this world. So it's called Do You Remember? Breathe. Tink Robinson, many of you knew him. He was the first one to introduce me to unity, by the way. And the daily word was spoken so lovely and beautifully this morning. Tink was the first one to introduce me to the daily word. At a time when I was married before Tink, married and not so happy, and was not listening to my heart. So Tink was the first one that said, here, read this. Just read this. Open this up and see what it says. And what it was always about following my heart. Now, Tink and I also had a wonderful spiritual guide. His name was Oskinonton, and we had him for, about 30 years. He was very, very wise, and he always taught us, right at the beginning, when he would come in, the energy was phenomenal. It would just open up this space. My whole body started just buzzing. And he would always say, dear ones, no matter what I say, I want you to always go inside your heart and feel if it feels true to you. And if it doesn't, dear one, he said, then just take it and lay it on a shelf for a while. Don't judge it, just put it over there for a while. And maybe you'll pick it up later, or maybe you will not. And it was whatever is I say, he said, or whatever you read, or whatever somebody else tells you, you go inside here, go inside your own I am. Inside of you. He said, it doesn't matter what you read, same thing, or if you hear it from somebody else, he said, or even if I say it, he said, go inside your own discernment and you decide what is true for you. So what this comes to is, what is it that you give your belief? Where did you get your beliefs? Did you ever think about that? Where outside of yourself have you taken something on without checking it out inside? So let's think about family for a minute. So is there anything that your family has said to you or passed down to you? And they passed many, many good things, of course. Is there anything that they passed on to you that you believe just because it was told to you? Or have you said, no, wait a minute, could be. But how about this idea over here? Or what about traditions? Have you ever found yourself going in the door and throwing salt over your shoulder just because somebody said? Or what was it? What did we do when we were kids? We would see, if we saw 3 white horses in a day, it was, we saw 1 horse, we have to wish. Then you wish. Oh, but I have to see another horse. Oh, there's one horse. Oh, and if I didn't see the 3rd white horse in that day, oh, my wishes won't come true. So who says? Who says? I did it. I did it. So where are these beliefs coming from that we adapt into our life, and then we make a story about it, and that becomes who we think that we are? Our outside, so we take it from the outside of ourselves. So let's look at today's world now. So we have a very, isn't it strange sometimes, and yet here we are. We came here, spaced out, mind you. We came here and we centered, thank you very much, Bob. We centered, so right in our space, right where we are, we can be who we are in our highest vision of ourselves. However, isn't it fun to be in this world but not of it? How are we doing? Well, sometimes we do very, very well, and we say, hey, all right, I made that decision inside my heart here. And sometimes, oops, we just get pulled over here a little bit. That ever happened to you? Happens to me sometimes, but I'm remembering more and more because I'm being conscious now. I'll say, oh, wait a minute. I just heard that. Maybe I'll check that out. So here we have outside influences all the time. We have the mainstream media, we have the big pharma, we have all of these things that are bombarding us all of the time. Now, if you choose to believe it, it's fine. That's your choice, right? And it's not for any of us to judge what somebody else decides to believe. All we are is coming from that space of love. Now, when we do the affirmations, and we say affirm, I am love, I am beautiful, I am whole. So there goes the, and we are, I'm whole, and then we go out and we, and something pulls us right out of the back, just pulls us right over there. So it's okay and very wonderful to start with an affirmation if that works for you, if that is true for you, and you start with that affirmation. However, that can be just the mind. Wonderful place to start being affirmative. However, is your life totally in alignment with what you have said? So it's not just saying it or saying the words, it's actually embodying it, claiming it, letting it be in the fabric of your being in every moment. Now, in every moment, we have the choice to be in the presence of the real self. Okay, what is the real self? Who are you anyway? Who am I? Who are you? Well, we're experiencing this in a body at the moment. Are we our bodies? Some people think we are. That's not my truth, and it's not for me to say what is right for you. However, from my perspective and my knowing, I am an infinite being of consciousness experiencing energy in the holographic form of a physical body so that I can dwell in this 3-dimension at this time. And she happens to be called Judy at this time. Judy. Somebody who's very spaced out in the back there said, Judy. So when you think about that, or when I think about that, sometimes I think, oh my goodness, it's like a big cosmic joke here. A dream spell. So why not play in this place? Why not play in this place? So I want to bring to your awareness beyond faith. Now let's just talk about faith for a minute. So I looked up in the dictionary. It's pretty funny. So this is what I found in the dictionary. Faith. Confidence in something or someone outside of yourself. Oh, now, isn't that interesting? I've just been talking about believing something outside of ourselves. Well, that's what it says. Or a strong belief in God or a doctrine based on spiritual apprehension rather than truth. Interesting. Are we going to believe that? Maybe. Or are we not? Believe it? Don't believe it? Go inside and say, oh, why would I have faith in something with apprehension or with fear? So you can say the positive parts about faith. Well, I have faith in God. Some people call God or source, or I call the I am presence. And I is the name of God. Am, when you put am with it, I am, that is God in action. So everything that you say after that, I am, and whatever you say after the I am brings something into manifestation. So if you say, I am afraid of something, you then draw that energy into you. So whatever you state with the I am, you draw that to you, and that becomes your experience. And that's very important to understand energy. So when I said, I am an infinite being of consciousness experiencing energy in the realm of the 3-dimension or this holographic form that I'm experiencing in a body at this time, when you think about energy, who are you in your energy? So have you ever found that a lot of us tend to, when we're in conversation, talk about somebody else? Anybody do that? Oh, so-and-so did something, and oh, and that, and we have a whole conversation about somebody over there. However, what if we bring it back right here and we say, what am I experiencing in this moment? It may be that this conversation might be a whole different one. Because as we're throwing out and projecting out to something outside of ourselves, we have almost dislocated ourselves. Let's bring our energy back into here and say, what am I experiencing right now? Do I have faith? Do I have faith in the inner core of my being? So I want to ask you this. Why do we need faith? Why do we need faith? Not for me to tell you. I can tell you my perspective. You might think of it totally different when you go inside yourself. Okay, so we think of faith. In this case, they say, oh, it's something outside of yourself, and it's built with apprehension. Does that feel true? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, well, you could say, I have faith in knowing, let's say, as an example, I have faith in knowing that everything will work out. Oh, I wonder where the money's coming from. Okay, I'm just using that as an example. Okay, so what has happened here? Say, I have faith on this side that everything will work out. However, I'm going to worry on this side. And it's not right or wrong. Nothing's right or wrong. It's just an experience, right? So what do we learn? What did we learn from that? Do you see how the two are not in alignment, are they? I have faith over here and I worry over here. Or I have faith over here and I have doubt over here. So why do you, if you understand who you truly are and you are in alignment with spirit, as I call it, or an infinite being of consciousness, if you are that and you know that with the depths of your being, then why do you even need faith? Why do you need something as an intermediary between I and am? If you are I am, if you are the individualized presence of God, God the infinite, then the individualized presence of God, which is you and I, and the beautiful roses and everything that you see around you, that's all the same thing and it's all one, then why do you need anything else in between that? It's just something for you to ponder. It might not sit well with you, what I just said, or it might. Hi. I love you. What's your dog's name? Darlie? Farley. So for everyone watching over the video here, we have this most beautiful black dog called Farley, who made a comment on what I just said. What was I just saying? It must have been very important. I was saying, why do we need faith? Why do we need something in between the I and the am, who you are? And Farley thought, oh, that was louder than that. Of course, I didn't want to do it over the mic. I have made dogs howl with my singing, I would like you to know. I have to be very careful and bring the mic way back. Yeah, so why do you need something? Why do we need something in between who we really are and who we really are? If it helps you to have faith, that is just fine. As I say, there's no right and there's no wrong. Just ponder these things. Just think about these things. Or maybe, as you said, Bob, this morning, get out of your head and think with your heart. or don't think at all. So all of us in any moment have the opportunity to breathe, to go into the silence and just center and be in our own energy. And if we feel ourselves getting pulled out, it just takes a second. You can do it in a traffic, when you're in traffic and you stop at a stoplight and if you feel off center to something, you could just take it, breathe it in, breathe in the presence, and there you are. There you are, right where you are. It's always with you every second, every second. If you're standing at the sink doing the dishes, if you're cleaning the latrine, as somebody said to me, what do you mean cleaning a latrine? How can, she said, you can be in the God presence wherever you are. Wherever you are, it's your choice. Now, my wonderful husband he used to write me poems all the time. And it was just for any old occasion. It didn't matter. It could be Valentine's, it could be my birthday, or it could be just because. And he saved these, and finally he put them in a book. My beloved husband is in spirit now. He changed his address, and he's changed his address five years ago. And I communicate with him in deeper and more expanded ways that I couldn't have even imagined. And yet I do miss him in the physical. I miss hugging him and just being with him and laughing with him. Of course, we entertain together, but he's always there. And this is his book. It's called I Am Here. And I just thought about that last night. And so I printed out in bigger print here from his book something about faith, and he wrote this. It's called Faith is in the Silence. And before each poem, he wrote just a little synopsis or maybe a sentence or two about how this poem came to be. And what he wrote, just 2 short sentences before this, he said, coming to terms with your faith is a journey within. You are never alone. You have just forgotten who you are. And yet I started with a song, Do You Remember That You Are One With All? So this is Tate's poem. And he asked me to give this gift of the poem to you, so here I am. It's called Faith is in the Silence. Faith is in the knowing that all is in the now, just waiting to be recognized. If you will but allow your inner voice in silence, your guide to help you through, by letting go of earthly fears and trusting what is you. For you are all creation, perfection in a seed. The universe is yours to know, if you'll but only heed the simple recognition that you and God are one. A Christ child so beloved, in truth, thy will be done. The gifts of all creation lie sleeping in your breast, for you to rediscover and thus complete your quest, by throwing off the yoke of death, ignorance, and fate, in seeing the illusions your earthly thoughts create. For death is an illusion, as guilt is born of shame, and in your separation, injustice you proclaim. You struggle with the logic of contradicting terms. The outer world controls you, or so your thought confirms. For thoughts are things that you create without due proper care. You choose your thoughts, they shape your life, in joy or in despair. And into this confusion, the soul of you cries out in pain. Your thirsting spirit, now ravaged by the drought, cries yet again, and in despair, your pent-up tears release until you cease your struggle, and only then find peace. For now you ask for guidance, your earthly thoughts let go, and there within your being is all you need to know. Your truth has never left you. In silence, you will find that faith is your creator, all-knowing, loving mind. So let's just breathe in that for the moment. Be in your stillness. Be who you are. He's never left you. The presence is always here, always present. We think of time as horizontal and we measure it out in minutes and hours and days and months and years and past and future. However, it just is. So breathe and be. Close your eyes if you choose. Be in your own energy. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. I am, I am, I am. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. I am, I am, I am, I am. Breathe. Be in your own energy. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. I am, I am, I am, I am. Breathe. And release. And just be here. Okay. You see, that can be very, very easy. So easy. Just to bring yourself back whenever you feel yourself being just a little bit off kilter or thrusting your fears or your worries or your concerns or your doubts outside of yourself. Remember, that is not true. That is the outside reflection. And whenever you have the awareness of the messages that are coming to you every single moment of every day, then you'll say, aha, maybe a leaf came fluttering down off a tree and it lands there. And for you, that's a message. Not for somebody else, but for you, there's a message. Perhaps I could see a leaf and, it's time for letting go, for going within. That could be it could be anything. It's not right or wrong. You'll know what it is for you. So be aware. Be aware. And that's when I say awareness beyond faith. Faith might be a stepping stone for you, or for you, you might look at it a different way and say, I need that. Always remember, though, if you're afraid of something, it's not faith. You've just got in your own way. So be in your center. Be in your own center, your own truth. Ask the I am within you, is this true for me? And you might find somebody else over there might say, that's true for me. And this person, oh, no, this is true for me. Oh. So then, see what happens on the earth plane? Oh, but this is, and then we have that. We don't need divide. We need union. We need coming together, respecting each other's point of view and understanding. Remember that. There is only love. And I'm going to end with a song that I wrote called There Is Only Love. If you remember that, remember who you are. Have the awareness beyond faith. Take the next step into the center of your being. And remember all that we are. is love. I promised Bob, thanks Bob, I would tell him what song I was going to sing. Surprise. He says, I got this. Okay. Any minute now. That's when you breathe and you're just in the presence. You enjoy the stillness. Can you feel that? Can you feel your presence? Can you feel your energy? Be in that. Ah, there we go. Oh, why do we fear when faith is so near? When all that we are is love. Oh, why do we stay, regret what we say, when all that we are is love? We look in the mirror, the answers are clear, that we need to rise above. It's time that we start to lead from our heart, 'cause all that we are is love. There's nothing else that feels quite as good as being true to what's inside. There's nothing else but love, 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 love. Let's do the test of time. So be here and stay, and don't turn away, 'cause all that we are is love. Relax for a while, it's easy to smile, 'cause all that we are is love. Do, 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 so be here and stay, and don't turn away, 'cause all that we are is love. Relax for a while, it's easy to smile, 'cause all that we are is love. Life's like a play, a divine holiday. That's what all our dreams are made of. It's time that we start, don't you agree? To lead from your heart, 'cause all that we are is love. It's time that we start to lead from our heart, 'cause all that we are will follow our star. All that we are is love, 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 love. 'Cause all that we are, Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. You should have seen him. He was just swinging. I'm done.
She stole my sheet. No, she didn't steal it. I have faith that it was a total accident. Oh, what a wonderful talk. Was that not a wonderful talk? Thank you, Judy. You really made me think when you asked me, do we really need faith? What does faith mean to you? And I thought about it. And for me, I think perhaps faith is simply the path we walk from the crazy monkey mind mazes and jungles that are in our brains down into the truth in our own heart. And once we get to that destination, perhaps we don't need faith anymore. And now we enter the time of conscious giving. Together, using our time, talents, and treasures, we create this wonderful spiritual community that sustains and inspires us. Thank you for your love offerings and being part of this heartfelt work, for we know this community is a blessing and that financial abundance is flowing our way. Now you can donate by putting your donations into the offering bowls at the back of the room, or you can donate at unityofcalgary.org, or you can go onto the website and donate from there, or you can mail in a check into the Unity of Calgary. And now let us affirm our abundance affirmation together. Please share it out loud with me. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And now we have some wonderful music, our offering song from Anthony Burbage and the band.
I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I am grateful for my life. And I trust that a higher power will always be there to provide. That's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Oh, I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. Woohoo!
Now we have a blessing for the children. Please share it with me. We love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you just the way we are. You are, excuse me. Well, we, because there is an inner child in me and in all of you. So know that this blessing goes out to that, your own inner child, as well as the children in your life. Now let us take a quiet moment and bring to our awareness anything that we want to surrender into prayer. There is a prayer box up at the front, and there are prayer requests at the back by the donation bowls. So if you would like to write down an affirmative prayer for someone, or perhaps yourself, and put it into the prayer box, please do. You can also submit your prayer request to our website at unityofcalgary.com, or by emailing prayer@unityofcalgary.org. Your request is sent to our prayer team and to Spirit Unity for 20 days of prayer, 30 days of prayer. Or you can call the Unity hotline at 1-800 now pray. So take a moment and imagine if there's anyone in your life or any situation in your life that you would like to energetically enter into the prayer box. And do that consciously now. Perhaps we could enter into our prayer box all those people out there who are struggling, worried and afraid. Their jobs may be on the line or already gone. And imagine love and light and abundance coming to them. We don't have to do anything. We simply put that intention into the prayer box and let Spirit do the rest. Now, we also hold and love other Unity communities in Canada. And this month, we hold in prayer Unity Spiritual Center of Ottawa and Unity York Region Study Group. We see them having the love and support they need to continue cultivating the consciousness and bringing the message of unity across our country. And now please join me in affirming the prayer of protection out loud together. The light that is God surrounds me. I am the light. The love that is God enfolds me. I am the love. The power that is God protects me. I am the power. The presence that is God watches over me. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And so it is. Amen. And now some more lovely music from Anthony Burbage and the Unity Band. Let's please welcome them.
Take two. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, oh I shine, yes I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. Oh, we shine, yes we shine, oh we shine so bright. And we shine, yes we shine, oh we shine so bright. We shine, we shine, we shine, we shine. Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Anthony and the Unity Band. And thank you again, Judy Armstrong, for your wonderful talk today. Let's give her one more hand. And I invite you all to carry that spirit of the heart, that true I am presence of you into your day and into your week. And one of the ways we can do that is by singing, "Let There Be Peace on Earth." So please, if you'd like to stand, you can form a circle in the room, stand on the outside and form a circle, and we will all sing. Well, I guess we won't sing. We can quietly sing under our breath. But all of you at home can sing, "Let there be peace on earth."
Peace on earth, let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, and we all are we. Let us walk with each other, perfect harmony. With me, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. Take each moment to live, each moment to peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Woohoo! Thank you all, and we'll see you all again next week.